If you're looking at Purple as a brand, the Luxe line is pretty much their cream of the crop. But when you're comparing them to the best beds from Casper, which beds are you looking at from there? Well, that would pretty much be the Wave Hybrid mattress. And in this video, we're taking a look at how the Purple Luxe line compares to that Wave Hybrid. Hey there, I'm Wes with the Slumber Yard, and over here we review all things online beds, and we like to do comparisons between beds that you know can go head to head. So for the purposes of this video, we're taking a look at the Casper Wave and the Purple Luxe line, and we're going to talk about everything that you need to know, starting with the policies that they're backed by. Then we'll touch on their similarities, differences, firmness, feel, pricing, and at the very end, I'll try to have a final verdict and answer some of the questions that you still might have. Now, if you happen to enjoy this video along the way, hit the thumbs up button, but let's just get right into this comparison and talk about how that Purple Luxe line compares to the Casper Wave.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Alright, so before I get into everything that you need to know about the Wave and the Purple Luxe line, I do want to say that both of these brands did send us these mattresses for free to review and tell you guys about them, but if you order either online, they'll be backed by the following policies, starting with free shipping. Now, in terms of the Casper Wave mattress, this is a bed-in-a-box mattress. I'm pretty sure Casper is one of the brands, if not the brand, that started the whole bed-in-a-box, thingy in the first place. So all you gotta do is just drag it inside, start ripping off all the packaging, and then the bed will expand in front of your eyes, and you can pretty much just sleep on it right away. But for beds like these, since they have been roll-packed, you might wanna give them a day or two, or at least a couple of hours to fully inflate before you start harshly judging them. Now, in terms of the Purple Luxe line, all three of these beds will be delivered to you through a process called white glove delivery, and that's basically where a local delivery team will bring the bed to your home full size, ready to be set up and basically ready to be slept on night one, since it isn't going to be compressed in any box or bag. Now, once either mattress is in your possession, you get a sleep trial of 100 nights with each, and both of these beds are backed by 10-year warranties, so pretty similar policies, but if you do want to read up about them, you can check down below in the description to get more of the in-depth details. But let's just jump right into this comparison and talk first about the Purple Luxe line and what it's made up of, what kind of feel it's going to have, and again, how that will later compare to the Casper Wave. So the Purple Luxe line is broken up into three beds. You have the Rejuvenate, your Rejuvenate Plus, and the Rejuvenate Premier. And as you can probably imagine, they keep stepping up in terms of quality, price, and overall niceness. So the Rejuvenate is 15.5 inches thick, coming in with 5 layers. Then you add another layer, and the Rejuvenate Plus is 16.5 inches thick. And then the Rejuvenate Premier has 9 layers, and it's 18.5 inches thick. One of the thickest beds we've ever tried over here at the Slumber Yard. In fact, JD sleeps on a version of this bed, an older something somehow.
Yeah, I made it.
He made it himself. It's a homemade. Now we'll talk about the Rejuvenate's construction, and that'll pretty much tell you exactly what the Rejuvenate Plus and Premier's construction are, except they have a couple extra layers, sprinkled on top. So at the bottom you have a thin layer of support foam, then you have their 3-zoned pocketed coils. Above that is the Gel Flex Grid Plus with a foam barrier around that. On top of that Gel Flex Grid Plus, you have their dual comfort foam layers, and then the whole thing's wrapped up in a quilted Euro top cover. Now jumping up to the Plus, the basic addition in this mattress is they have another layer of their dual comfort foam, and then with the Rejuvenate Premier, they actually have 2 layers of the Gel Flex Grid Plus and a layer of Talalay latex foam as well. So that's how you get to that 18.5 inches thick big bed boy. Now, all of these beds in the Luxe line will have pretty much a responsive pillow top feel, but if you go into the other lines in the Purple brand, like the Restore sitting right behind me in the Premium brand, that one will have a really unique feel, and it's pretty much something that you can only find on a Purple mattress, or at least you used to only be able to find it on a Purple mattress, and it used to be pretty much their flagship feel, but now with this Luxe line, they do have a couple layers of foam above that Purple grid, that Gel Flex Grid Plus, which does balance it out and gives you more of that responsive pillow top feel that you're getting with all the beds in the Luxe line. Now, obviously the feel will be slightly nuanced from bed to bed, giving you more pressure relief and support as you spend up, but in general, we would just say responsive pillow top feel, and in my opinion, these are the most responsive beds Purple has ever shown us and that I've ever tried. Now, in terms of firmness, the Rejuvenate will be the firmest bed, around a medium firm on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. Purple judges it there firm, but we think it's around a medium firm. And if you do want a bed that will be a little bit softer, you can check out the Rejuvenate Plus, which is the softest bed. It's around a medium, and that Rejuvenate Premier is in between a medium firm and a medium. But basically all really accommodating firmnesses that could work for all sleeper types. And I should mention that firmness is subjective based on how much you weigh. So if you're petite, you might find beds to be a little bit firmer. And if you're a bit heavier, you might find beds to be softer. At least that's just what we've noticed, but everybody's different. But you might have that special bed feeling power when you touch the bed. The Midas touch turns it to gold. Then you can afford all 3 of the Purple Luxe lineup beds.
Oh, I love that idea, Wes. Moving on.
Now for some X factors or special features in the Luxe line, the pretty major one will be the zone support coils. So on the Rejuvenate and Rejuvenate Plus, they have 3 separate zones, and if you spend up to the Premier, they actually have 5 separate zones. But the whole idea is that these zones are supposed to keep your back in a more neutral spinal alignment as you sleep, and they could even help you if you have some pain also, maybe, potentially, but basically they're just a good thing to have in your mattress. And now talking about zone support, we jump over to the Casper Wave, which I believe was one of the first beds to actually introduce this kind of thing in their mattress. Now, obviously the Wave has come a long way since prior iterations, but let's talk about this new one's construction, and it does have, a hybrid design, so it will have pocketed coils for support. And I didn't mention this in the last section, but pocketed coils are really great, and we tend to recommend anyone above the 200-pound range should look into a bed with pocketed coils. And if you just want something that has, that traditional bouncy feel rather than an all foam, look for a bed that does have pocketed coils. And luckily for you, all of the beds in this comparison do have them. Now above those coils in the Casper Wave mattress, you have a transition layer, then 2 layers of comfort foam, and then a top comfort foam layer of airscape, or at least that's what Casper calls it, but it's pretty much just a soft neutral foam feel with some holes drilled into it. And those should help out with the airflow of the mattress. But in general, the whole Casper Wave mattress is gonna have pretty much a classic neutral hybrid feel. It's gonna be really accommodating, something that we say that 9 out of 10 sleepers will really enjoy. And I actually used to sleep on an older version of the Casper Wave, and I really liked it. Now in terms of this bed's firmness, it's right around a medium, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. Casper as a brand, they like to go for that accommodating feel and firmness, so that's why you're getting it right there at a medium. Now some X factors with the Casper Wave mattress would be their zone support, which in terms of this bed is their Zone Support Max. So it's the top tier zone support from the brand Casper, which again, I mentioned pretty much kind of started this whole zone support thing. So you're getting something good that should keep your back in a neutral spinal alignment like I referenced earlier. Now, while the Purple Luxe line had all their zone support elements in the coils, the Zone Support Max in the Casper Wave mattress is going to be pretty targeted, and they have pretty much a lot more things going on, including gel pods, cutouts in the foam, and the transition layers are definitely broken up into different segments. Now, you'll probably get a little bit more of a pronounced zone support feeling in the Casper Wave mattress, but just know that both of these mattresses do have it. Now, when I slept on an older version of the Casper Wave, they still had that zone support design, and I didn't really notice anything, but I don't have chronic pain, and I definitely didn't get it during that time, so maybe it did help and work. Who knows? You gotta try it for yourself. And I should also tell you about the Casper Wave Hybrid Snow. It's pretty much this exact bed, but with some more cooling features underneath, and it's supposed to help cool you down. Definitely check that out if you're a hot sleeper. And they also have the Snow mattress as well. That's another good option for any hot sleepers out there. We've done full reviews on these mattresses, so check down below in the description if you want to learn all about those. But let's just jump into price when comparing the Casper Wave Hybrid to the Purple Luxe line. And before I get into all that, I do want to preface this whole section by saying that brands like Casper and Purple do like to change their pricing and promotions constantly, so this is as of when I'm recording this video. But you should be able to pick up a Casper Wave hybrid mattress for around the $2,900 mark for the queen size. And sometimes, like when I'm recording this video, Casper will offer some nice discounts. So, as I'm looking, you should be able to pick it up for around the $2,500 mark. So a pretty good savings for you if you're going the route of Casper, and we'll definitely have it linked down below in the description box or any other new coupon codes down there for you. And if you do like to use those, or you would like to, they help us out over here at the Slumber Yard, and we really appreciate that. Now, in terms of the Purple Luxe line, just know that these beds are a bit more luxurious. You know, they're thicker and they're gonna be more expensive. So as of when I'm recording this video, you should be able to pick up a queen size Rejuvenate for around the $5,500 mark MSRP. And I know that is a pretty big number, and you will have to spend up for those other beds in the line, but we might have something down below to save you some money. And if we do, definitely check it out. You know, you wanna save a couple $100 with this bed since it is a pretty expensive one. But that does it. Let's give you our final verdict. Which bed is right for you and who should go with which option and why? And over here at the Slumber Yard, we would say check out the Purple Rejuvenate mattress if you want something with a responsive pillow top feel, around a medium firm, you aren't afraid to spend up, and you like the sound of a really thick mattress with lots of stuff going on underneath the hood. And check out the Casper Wave Hybrid if you want something that has more of a soft, neutral foam feel, you want a bed that's around a medium firmness, and you want to save the most amount of money when compared to the Purple Luxe line. But that's just what we think over here at the Slumber Yard. What do you guys think? Have you tried any beds from Casper or Purple in years past? You know, write us down below in those comments. We want to hear your experiences. And if you happen to enjoy this video, you can always hit the thumbs up button or subscribe to the channel for so much more. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.
Like and subscribe.